Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really cool no mythic team that is blasting apart this Primal Rift with the greatest of ease. Right, let's get straight to it. Go to the shop and grab yourself a tier 1 only if you don't have your horde level at level 100 or above, because if that is the case, you're going to have a potion of enchantment stored and therefore effectively get it for free. Only thing is, if you intend to do more tiers, you do have to buy these in order, so you have to buy tier 1 anyway. Tier 4, there is a weapon, Rift Blade, deals damage to an enemy, summons a random imp. Not that great. There are better weapons that have come along since then that do explodey things, exploding the board, getting mana, giving status effects, and a summon. So yeah, it's alright, but nothing fantastic. Right, let's take a look at the team then. Very straightforward. Going to use Venoxia ×2, Queen Beatrix, and the Thorn of the Gods. If you don't have 2 times Venoxia, you can pop in an extra Queen Beatrix instead for a very similar effect. Venoxia creates 9 green and 9 blue gems, then deals magic-based damage, true damage to all enemies. Also poisons a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches, and gains 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. So 2 of them, going to create all that green and all that blue. The green will feed back into itself, can self-charge. Any extra green can charge our Queen Beatrix and Venoxia. If we get a 4 match, which we're likely to a lot of the time, we're going to get a cleanse from Queen Bee if we need it. And all the extra blue feeds into Thorn of the Gods and Queen Bee. Queen Bee can cast, she creates a load of green and brown, which can feed back into these again, and yeah, it can get very loopy very easily. Thorn of the Gods, a really good weapon for this, because you can run Venoxia in first place. The reason why that's cool is you explode green gems with this. Grant a random status effect to all Forest of Thorns allies. I'm not too worried about that. But it does have a summon, which is really important. But one key thing to this is this weapon has tangling as one of its upgrades. So make sure you have it upgraded so it gets the tangling benefit. So you cast this as soon as possible and you get the top troop on the opposition side entangled. This is more important on the later levels, but what it means is you're going to get your Venoxia protected because you don't want her dying. But if she does, then you can cast this and bring in a summon. So really cool, very easy to use. The banner for this is going to be on the Spider banner, +2 green, +1 purple, -1 red, and we'll run this in a Geomancer class. Really good this, because you can take advantage of many things. First of all, we're going to start battles with 50% mana on the hero, which is nice. We'll have Serendipity, which is cool. If you can actually put the hero to the back and put it in last position if you like. It just means that Queen Bee will get first dibs on blue, so it will be slightly slower to cast, but you can just get brown for the weapon, and then handy to have that extra magic if you're a newer player. Anti-magic sphere, reduce damage from spells by 20%. Gain 3 magic at the start of the battle, again is going to help you out if you're a newer player. Rock Solid, gain a barrier when matching brown gems, which we'll be doing a lot because of the way the team works. Tree of Knowledge, gain enchant when matching green, which will happen again automatically. The way the team works with Queen Bee and stuff, you're going to be matching green and brown all over the place, getting enchant and Rock Solid just here, there and everywhere. And Fortitude is really good as well. Immune to stun, poison, disease, death mark, lycanthropy and devour. So let's dive into a few battles. Let's get it going. Quickest way to do it, unless you get a massive mana surge on Venoxia, is just to charge up the weapon and take it from there. Got Rock Solid, as you see already. You can cast that ordinarily. Yeah, just going to cast Bee or Venoxia on the early stages, get it done. But it is always good to cast the weapon early, get that top troop entangled if they're not already dead. And yeah, let's just do these first few stages. Like I said a moment ago, you can put your weapon to the back if you're really new. This is going to make it a little bit safer and also give you a little magic boost at the same time if you adjust the champion talents. But always good to cast that. Get that top troop entangled, keep your Venoxia safe, and finish those suckers off. This is going to be good for up to level 500 on the normal team. Really good. Obviously the higher your horde level, the stronger it gets at the same time. It is important to upgrade your horde to make teams more effective in the underworld. Don't ignore your delves. Really, really important. What should I do here? Explodey. Get the top troop entangled. There you go. So you're saved from a skull hit then, I think. Better safe than dead. After I've done these last couple, I'll jump forward. I'll just do this last mythic room now. At this point here, you can go around all the other rooms picking off the extras to increase the room treasure multiplier. But for the speed of the video, I'm just going to do the mythic room right now. Then I'll jump to level 500 and show how I'll do it. With the same team. That's rather nice. Oh, okay. Made a mockery of them. Barely even need the others. We're doing it with skull damage right now. Go on, Venoxia. Oh, we're going to do them with skull damage. How about that? Alright, I've jumped back into the delve now. I'm going to do this on level 500 with exactly the same team. Show you it's good for literally every single level in this delve. Strategy is going to be much the same. You just have to be a little bit more wary to make sure you get that top troop entangled as quickly as possible. We'll cast our weapon immediately, get that top troop entangled, and then start dishing out the damage. See, that saved us then from that skull hit already. Don't really care about being entangled with this team either. You're not really worried about the skull damage. Obviously, it's handy if it comes in, but this is all about casting our troops and hopefully getting some loops going. Doing that true damage. There you go. Queen Bee's there as well. We get that cleanse every time she gets a 4 match. Really cool. We can cast her next. Didn't loop. Never mind. Venoxia didn't loop. It's going to happen sometimes. It's like, doesn't work every single time. Now B comes along and stings everyone to death. And we had everyone charged up then. We had Venoxia ×2 ready and Queen Bee ready to go again. You can pick up an extra Queen Bee if you need one from the Deep Hive in the Underworld. A lot of people are missing certain troops. So go in the Underworld. Go through every single faction and just have a look and make sure that you've got the troop from that faction, because a lot of people are missing troops. They say, "Oh, I still haven't got that one," or "haven't got this one," in comments sometimes, and it's like, it's because you only get them from the Underworld. You do have to check. Well, we'll do that skull hit rather than accept it ourselves, but we got a wallop anyway. It will be okay. We're just making them feel like they're doing good. Right, Venoxia, do your stuff. Queen Bee, do your stuff. Or not. Venoxia, come on, you've got to get the 4 match out of this, surely. Yes. No. You can take these afterwards if you like, if you want to, if it's benefiting getting your one certain troop charged up. I like to leave them there a lot of the time because basically the more green that are there, for example, the better chance. Theoretically, you've got getting your B charged, but this is a good way to go about it. Going to get the Venoxia charged again, guaranteed. Lots of blue and green there. Let's cast that. Oh, they're going to die anyway. Didn't realise they were going to die anyway. I'd ought to just cast it and be done with it. Go to the ice cave. Battle the ice troll. He should be afraid. Very afraid indeed. Let's get our weapon up. Let's get that first out. Always try and cast a weapon first. Get that top troop entangled. It's going to save you from many skull bashes. Nice little loop from Venoxia there. And cast B. Whoever's charged up, really. Pros and cons to both. If you need the barrier sort of thing, good to cast B because she's going to generate all those brown. When you get brown match, you're going to get the barrier back. Not looping very well today. Very strange. Normally, sometimes this can just loop continuously until everyone's gone. This is a bit more like it. Don't really want to take that blue, so I'll cast Venoxia again and finish them off. So yeah, from level the first one to the last one, really, really good. Last battle here, and we'll call the video a day. Someone said in the comments apparently the video wasn't a day the other day when I said it was. What the heck? It's a video. Guess what? You're a day. I will not forget again. Oh, you entangled us, did you? Well, we'll have to entangle you back then. And you know what? We'll get a cheeky cleanse at the same time. At some point. Come on, everyone. Get your act together. There we go. Some of that. Yeah, a little slice of that. Let's chuck in a dollop of that. Bottom of Venoxia says, hang on, do I get to play here? Go on then. Get involved. Can look for that if you want to get your other Venoxia up, for example. Look at that amount of green and blue on the board. They are gonna die. How did that not loop? Come on, loopy loopy. This is normally a loop machine. Still gonna work. But hey, Queen Bee gets the glory at the end. And that was level 500. I mean, yeah, my horde level was 130, I think it was, but still, it's still going to work really well. We're taking next to no damage during that level 500 battle. Then just make sure you keep on casting your weapon every single time you see that the top troop has not been entangled, and you'll be absolutely golden. Just repeat those bees, repeat those Venoxias, and keep on going. There's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, helpful, any of that kind of jazz, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.